Yeah, those toes are terrible. Those are some bad feet.
Too stupid. Too stupid. Too stupid. Too stupid. Too stupid.
Welcome back to another episode of 4 Views and Stupid. I'm your host, Nick. With me, that's my co-host, Easy Treasy. How you doing, brother?
Hey, chilling, man. Just living the life. What's good with you?
We are on the road to 1,000, and I'm chilling because we on that road. So if y'all could like, comment, subscribe, it'd be much appreciated. We're trying to get to 1,000 subs by the end of the year, so y'all can help that. Hit that like button. It's completely free. It will not fuck y'all up at all.
Preach, brother.
All right, so quick question for you now, brother. Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
So, in one hand, if you could have every finger have a liquid on tap, what are you picking?
All right. Pinky and ring are going straight whiskey ginger.
Okay.
Those two. Oh, all right. I'm gonna go water.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to just have the hydration on deck.
Yep.
Um, let's see. I'm gonna probably throw in any liquid, right?
Any liquid?
Oh, for sure. All right, cool. So whiskey, ginger for the first two, water in the middle. The last two is gonna be a pilsner and tomato juice, so I can make micheladas all goddamn day.
Okay. All right. I commend that. It's a very selfish approach. Um,
We'll have something that makes me seem like a jackass. So let's hear it.
Absolutely. So I'm not gonna use it because it was lit. Like Liz said it. She was like, "I'm gonna have gold on one," and I was like, "Liquid gold is tough. Liquid gold is kind of tough."
She break the game like that. Hold on.
But I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. Like that's.
Oh, okay.
But before she even said that, I had water on one finger, gasoline on one finger, on a different one, so I'll never need gas again. Um, Whiskey on a finger, and then I was probably gonna do like beer and then some dumb shit.
Oh yeah, no, I'm with pure alcohol and hydration.
Yeah. So I probably have like water, whiskey, uh,
Petrol,
gas,
because gas
petrol.
is a air, not a
Yeah.
liquid. So
Petrol, the petrol pump, as the folks over the pond say, uh, beer,
journalism.
and then probably, I don't know what my last one would be. It's probably gonna be like a solid ass like mixer that kind of goes with everything.
So like for a half second, I got a little jealous. I was like, damn, I didn't think of nothing like, some petrol or, but also with whiskey in one finger and beer in the other one, I could get pretty much whatever I needed.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah, I mean, like,
but
because even
no
even look with the liquid gold, like motherfuckers can't just afford gold. Like who just got like
pawn
mass?
shops.
Okay, bro, but then what happens when you run that pawn shop out of fucking all their money and you can't go there no more? Because they're like, here come the motherfucker with the gold finger piss.
The motherfucker with the gold finger piss might be the podcast title. Katrina, take note. Uh, but no, if in that case, you just use your unlimited gas that you have, your unlimited petrol, and just go to a different city. Burn that shit up. Because
Okay, yeah.
I'm assuming you like make a brick, like you get a mold for a brick, and then you just fill up the brick, and then you just go with a gold bar somewhere. Like it's not real, and they're like, no, it's real.
Yeah, how did you fill up the
Huh?
brick?
You just fill it up,
Mm,
yeah,
they even disperse that joint across the
yeah,
screen.
yeah. It's gonna be all lumpy. You can't have a lumpy brick trying to sell it. That's weird.
On there, let me go piss bricks.
You can't have lumpy bricks out here. It's weird. Nobody likes that. It's super weird. But yeah, no, like that question popped up, and I was like, that's an interesting one to ask on the pod. You know?
That's super fair. That was good, and also liquid gold. That was a twist I wasn't ready for. So
Yeah, no, she hit me with that. I was like, damn shit, you gonna steal my idea? I was like, no, I'm gonna give you credit on the pod. Now, like that's you deserve credit for that, but like I wasn't thinking about that at all. Like that wasn't even registering to me.
what if you wasted one finger on just piss? Like,
I'm not fucking R. Kelly. Why would I do that? That doesn't make any sense.
I mean,
Drip, drip,
but
drip.
you could be the coldest nigga in traffic, though, blood. Somebody cut you off, you catch up to him, roll down the window.
Bang, 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 bang.
Bang, bang. Yeah, no, okay. Not that I would do it, but also
And
reserve your finger.
then I stumbled upon another question this morning
Did you stumble
that's
like
actually interesting.
Tumbo into a pot of gumbo?
No, no, not after a stumble. No, um, not I lost the fucking question, asshole. It was. I fucking hate you, bro. I don't remember the fucking question now. You ain't shit. And I didn't fucking save it either. God damn it, why are you the way that you are? It was something and it was like, would you rather I'll find it for next week's shit. All right. So
What's up?
I got some articles. You got your phone on you?
I do.
Okay. All right, so check this out.
Let's hear it.
I just sent it to the group chat.
Mm-hmm.
So rapper Akbar V showed niggas her feet. What are we doing?
Yo,
What are we doing?
why her feet connect gang?
What are we doing?
Her feet West Side connect gang, 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 gang.
Bro, like there's no way you got feet like that
And
organically.
what happened to the toe?
Yeah, those toes are terrible. Those are some bad feet.
Nah, but okay, now that we not fucking around anymore and we're back with some technical difficulties, why would you ever post that picture?
Like, you know what your feet look like.
You got gargoyle feet and you post that fucking picture.
Oh shit, her feet look like Attack of the Killer Street Pimps. How you make that happen?
Man, they shot her in the pinky toe, nigga. How you?
But how? It got to be like genetics or something, bro. Because how does both toes on each side
Nigga
hit him
said,
with
"Hey, hey."
you hit him with the cold water? Ugh.
Like, there's just no shot that both your toes doing that, and it's like the pinky toe, okay, because that's where the shoe go. You know, like if it was your pinky toe, that was a little weird. We get that, but how your ring toe touching your index toe? That don't make no sense.
Toe said, "Fuck it, I'm going to the top." Went all the way back up the leg.
I'm tired of being slept on and overrated out here.
Stop.
Cause like you gotta wear shoes at your shows now. Like,
No,
cause
at
it
this point, you just go barefoot, and then like that's
lean into it.
yeah, bro. Like that's the opener. It's the fucking
No,
wonky toe.
cause
DJ Wonky toe on the ones and twos. You had the little your yin yang 10, 12 going wicky wicky wick wick. Bro, come on.
that nigga was out there with the little hand.
They had both of them. Both of them had to. I'm not gonna keep doing
No, one of them had the scary movie two hand.
that.
One of them had the scary movie two
Oh, where he
hand,
stuffed the turkey with it.
and the shit was that made such slappers. We just ignored the fact that this nigga had the scary movie two hand, and then got done with the songs 5 years later. And was like, that nigga hand was questionable, wasn't it? That nigga hand was kind of
They
suspect.
was okay you could get away with all the slaps, but you can't have a wonky hand and then start whispering. Once you start whispering with the wonky hand, the beat was cold.
You stop.
Got it. Cut. I'm done. I quit. I quit the show.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's them feet crazy, bro. So we don't get into this next one. I saw a post and it says 1418 sex rules. I assume it's the apartment number they live in. So they posted rules that must be abided by.
I thought this was sex rules that you had to abide by in the year 1418.
So
Okay.
I'm gonna read them off one by one.
Wait,
And
do I get a chance to react one by one, or you just gonna list them and then we can go back?
I'm gonna list them and then we go back
All right.
because there's some recurring themes here that make you gonna say, "What the fuck is happening?" So, preemptive pause on all of this.
Accepted.
Rule number 1: 2-hour cock lock on the room. That's fair. Going in the room, 2 hours, whatever. Number 2: no sex while others are in the room. Gotta draw
Fair.
that line.
Fair.
Number 3: my condoms are your condoms. Fair. If you don't got one,
I mean,
you
yeah,
need one.
you're losing me, but go ahead.
Number 4: more than twice, meet the roommates.
Yeah.
Number 5: not a bed and breakfast unless you're Rob. Number 6: here's where it goes off the rails. Number 6: if Olivia throws up cum in the AM, don't help. Number 7: be courteous of sex smells.
No.
Number 8:
No.
Number 8: no.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Number 8: spitters or quitters.
Fact.
No. Number 9: if we think he's ugly, don't bring him back. Number 10: be courteous of cum shots. Courteous? Courteous. Number 11: Olivia must, and must is underlined, use a condom. Signed by Rachel, Olivia, and Carolyn.
Who the fuck are Olivia and Rob, and why do y'all get singled out? What did y'all do? Said no bed and breakfast unless you're Rob. Then it's fine.
So Rob got to be a community thing. They all got to know Rob.
They
Rob will
all
come around. Because it's 3 females.
all right.
It's 3.
We said preemptive pause on all of this, right? So are we
We
going
do
top
with
to
them,
bottom,
yeah.
or am I just calling out shit that I remember?
Whatever order you want to do.
Let's start at the top. Let's start at the top because I got issues with everything mostly.
Yep.
Number 1.
Yep.
Let's hear it.
Mhm.
Read it again.
2-hour cock lock on the room.
That's fair. Granted, 2 hours is a long time for any physical activity. Let's just put it out there.
Yeah.
Any physical activity that's 2 hours long, you're probably overshooting yourself, but that's it, take a nap.
Everybody tired and sore at that point.
Hey.
It's nothing fun happening.
But that's cool. That leaves a wide window for nap time. So 2-hour rule.
Nap time, maybe a session, cuddle up, recoup on the back 30. There's some time to work there.
I'm okay.
Just 2
with
hours.
that. All
Time
right,
to work
cool.
there.
2
Okay.
hours. Fine.
Number 2: no sex while others are in the room. Why'd you have to draw that line?
Yeah,
I'm gonna assume it's Olivia's fault. I'm gonna assume that
because Olivia just don't. Olivia seemed like she don't give a fuck.
because
But
only later on the list she has a lot of specific things about her.
But that's the thing is like due to the legality of it, all of them signed the contract, right? That means
Yes.
no threesomes.
Mm.
Threesomes are out now.
I mean, Rob is specifically named here, so I I assume the Rob breakfast and bread one and that one are kind of paired up a little bit.
Okay.
I assume like that one, Rob and everything Olivia are like kind of connected.
Oh yeah, it I feel like it was probably one super bad night. Or
Okay, and then
no, go ahead.
all right, and then number three, my condoms are your condoms.
I don't have a problem with that. I thought I did initially.
But yeah,
You know,
solid. You know, if you don't got one, then I'd rather you be like, hey, you got one, and
yeah,
then
like just
everybody's safe and
don't
yeah,
use my last one, and if you do, replace it. But
just
other than
replace.
that,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
everybody deserves a ticket to Bone Town.
Number four, more than twice equals must meet roomies. I think that's kind of fair. If you bringing somebody over 2 times, it's not just a one-off thing. He can
No,
meet everybody.
no, no. That's to the discretion of the smasher slash smashee. All right. Because what if I'm smashing a fucking goblin and I don't want y'all to know, but the goblin bed game go crazy.
I think it's probably the thing of that also might tie in the bed and breakfast, but also like this motherfucker been over about 5 times, and we all see you sneak the nigga out the front door. So
And
it's just like, hey, so we're not all awkward on the couch. Let's all just meet. So it's just like you're just leaving. You know what I mean? Like instead of we seeing you sneak fucking Schmeagle out the goddamn crib every other Thursday, like
no, but see, like my problem with that too is on the adverse end is like you get attached to somebody. It's like, oh shit, like I kind of like so and so. Where they at? Oh, that ship is sailed. They
I mean,
gone.
but if you have sex rules posted that everybody signed, I don't think anybody's gonna like hold you to anything.
It's true.
What happened to Gertrude? Our hip went out. We're done. Like nobody's gonna question.
I'm only mad because there's no Gertrude under the age of 55.
That's what I'm saying. That's weird. Like it'd be weird. Like here's like if you was roommates with a dude and after like 6 times you done seen Agnes walk out the crib and it's a Sunday, it's a fucking Saturday morning, you don't want to be awkward. You might want to be like, "What up, Aggie? How was bingo last night?" Oh, it was good.
Would you
Like
like
it's
some
just,
eggs
it's just.
Benedict? Like,
I met Benedict. He was nice. No, but okay. So I digress. Number five, not a bed and breakfast unless you're Rob. So Rob got to be a community thing
Rob been slinging that thing, bro.
around the apartment
Hey, I don't even think
because he's the
I don't even think the your condoms or my condoms rule apply to Rob. Rob
no
strikes me
Rob's
as the
just
person who doesn't use a condom.
except for Olivia. We'll get to that later. Um. Okay. Number six, and this is where it just goes off the fucking rails. If Olivia throws up cum in the AM and it says "don't help" and it's underlined, as in like we're emphasizing "don't help her."
I how much has to be in there for you to
To throw
throw
it
it
up.
up? Like it's one thing if you're like, oh, like I just gave, some dome, but also I was pretty drunk when it happened. So like it was a mixture of but for you to just throw up
In the morning.
in the morning, that means 12:02, it's okay. If she wakes up at 12:02 and is yakking the never mind.
But here's the thing. If it happens once, that's an isolated incident. If it happens twice, we can look past it. For it to become a rule, this has to be a common occurrence, right?
Bro,
Because you're not going to just make rules up that something that happened a couple times. Like, no, you're not going to make a set in stone signed rule.
How does Rob feel about number 6?
I feel like Rob might be the reason for
We
number 6.
got to meet Rob. We got to get Rob on the show.
We gotta get Rob on the pod. And then number 7, I feel like ties into this. Be courteous of sex smells. I don't necessarily agree with that one.
No.
Unless y'all like that, because if y'all in your room and I'm in the living
It
room,
shouldn't waft out.
it shouldn't. Yeah, no, it shouldn't cross.
It shouldn't waft out. Like, even if I walk
But
by your room and get a whiff, it's a little bit much. But like, why should I
but
have
then
to be courteous?
that also makes number 10 weird when we get there. So I'll start when we get there. I'll pair them back up. So then number 8, spitters or quitters,
Agreed.
and that one's in all caps. So that's just amongst them deciding whatever. But that might lead to number
Wait,
6.
boy. Olivia should
That's
be able
gonna
to
lead to
quit
number.
at some point. No. Yeah, like, because
That's what I'm saying. Like
if she's grown up
you can't
calm, maybe
force
she should
that.
quit.
You can't force that and then be like, but you're not allowed to not. So
That's what I'm saying. They put Olivia in a
unless that's
lose-lose.
their subtle way of saying like know your limits. Number 9, if we think he's ugly, don't bring him back. That one isn't fair.
That's not fair.
Cause you could have a fucking like mud duck with some solid something, but because the motherfucker ain't a goddamn 10, I can't bring them back.
Like,
It's weird.
just got paid Friday night. You ever see the nigga who sang that song? That nigga is ugly, but you know he's getting you know he was crushing it back then. You
Yeah.
know he was smashing, bro. Like, so don't, and it's not just because of the song. Somebody was like, this
Which also means Rob was a looker because he got his own rule that he could stay whatever.
yeah, he made it past breakfast.
He made it past breakfast and he made it past the don't bring them back if they ugly rule. So some Rob got to get on the show. Uh,
I
so
still think Rob is the reason.
number number 10 ties into number 7 because number 7 was be courteous of sex sales and number 10 is be courteous of cum shots. That shouldn't be a public rule that we have to address.
I, I'm not. I don't necessarily want to answer, but how
Mhm.
are you courteous of it?
I assume if I had to guess, it's a me, myself, and Irene type thing
Okay.
where if assumingly Olivia walks out, um, and has a little something on the ear or on the cheek or something, you don't just make the biggest deal ever about it.
Um,
You just be cool about it. Like, hey, you got a little bit of on your shit, which I think that's where the smells ties in. But also, I feel like the smells, like that's the only way I could see
I
those two
I thought something
somehow.
completely different.
Oh, what you have?
I thought like maybe if Rob wasn't hydrated enough that day, and it wasn't
Okay,
like a shot as much as a drip per se. Like maybe they could still pat him on the back and be like, "Hey, good job, Rob. You tried, buddy." Like,
you could. I mean, you know, I
or,
see what you're saying.
or
Like,
if it like went
be
across the
cool.
room, you gotta like turn up and be like, "Yo, nigga, that shit was crazy. 5 minutes? Come on now."
5 meters. You went metric for that? You went metric for that bit? That's crazy. Okay, and then 11. Olivia. This one's also in all caps. Olivia must is underlined. Use a condom. So Olivia got VD. We'll just start there. Okay.
She got gonna hop a syphilitis
Yeah.
because I mean, just why else? Everything
Why
else,
else would that be a
everything else.
specific
If it was
rule?
name specific, it was positive. When it comes to Olivia,
Everything's negative.
Maybe we need Olivia on the show. Olivia was good.
No.
It
What? No.
was good. I tell me the right story.
I don't think the YouTube algorithm gods will allow Olivia to be on YouTube.
I'm not okay, never mind. We're not gonna get into that.
All right. Moving on. Let's get to these articles. Okay. We're gonna go to the a very, very large juxtaposition here. In one of the Koreas, I'll let you guys decide which one.
Sit the happier side.
Throw well, I'll finish the headline and you'll know. One of the Koreas throws toddler in jail for life after parents are caught with the Bible.
Yo, that's what's up. Get Christianity out of here.
Bro, you threw a fucking baby in jail?
All right, cool. I mean, don't throw the baby in jail, but also, if you're gonna hand out life sentences, that's the time to do it.
But the baby with the bathwater?
Yeah, no. What's the point
In
of
the
a life
name of
sentence?
Jesus?
Motherfuckers out in America will get a life sentence at 70, and that's about max a 12-year sentence. All right? You're not gonna make it
Yep.
out there. If you're gonna make a life sentence, throw it on a toddler. Make a point. All
Get
right?
the most out of it.
Get the
Get
most
the
out
most
of
out
it,
of
bro.
them 80 years.
And then let the parents out, let them make another baby and be like, I dare you to put a motherfucker. I dare you to
No,
make that.
so the rest of the article is the whole family went to jail for life.
Dope.
But the fact that a baby went is clearly a bigger fucking headline than the whole goddamn kit and caboodle.
Hey man,
But
like
yeah, everybody went.
just try your hardest not to be born in that area of Korea, and then you'll be all right. Was the kid reading the Bible?
No, he was just in the house. The parents were, and he was just, there existing as a fucking toddler.
I mean, hey man, when they say the Lord works in mysterious ways,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
yeah, man,
But the thing is, like,
maybe that Tyler just gonna meet Jesus a little bit earlier than the rest of us. Like, if you really
but what's
believe,
crazy is, like, there's such a weird range that they could have put on the sentence because it's 15 to life. The adults who are conscious, they get life. I think the baby gets the 15. If anybody gets that 15, it's the baby.
yeah, but like, who's gonna make these
We know,
knockoff
but
Nikes if that baby don't get life?
those don't come from any other Koreas.
The knockoffs do.
No, they don't.
So you just think China got the monopoly on sweatshops?
I didn't say China.
You did
You did.
not say China.
I just know that, we did fight a war that we didn't technically win, but we still have a lot of pull in some places.
This isn't a political
I
podcast.
want to be ninja. That's Japan. All right. I got one more article, and then I got two more. I'm going to try to get through both of them. All right. So, millennials bought an abandoned high school for $100K and turned that bitch into a 31 unit rental.
I seen that shit and I was like,
That's tough.
that's mad respect right there. That's mad respect right there. Because also like beyond like just the business savvy of like, hey, there's this building with dumbass rooms that we could, most of
Turn
them were
out.
like
Most of them
soundproof.
have electric. They're
Most of them,
soundproof.
all of them got this shit, right? But who would find it the most quirky to spend an exuberant amount of money on living in
But it's crazy because it's $100K to buy it, so that's like dumbass cheap.
my nigga, there's an elementary school that just closed in the city over. I seen that article and I was like, we might could do it.
Not in Cali, nigga. That's 500 mil for that motherfucker.
I'm still not happy about that, bro.
Bro, but like $100K at 31 unit rental, like first of
Your
all,
first year is
if
netting
you
that
just
back.
yeah, if you just charged 500 per unit at 31, you making a lot of money. And I'm not gonna do that math.
No, let's go for it. Nope. All right.
Here we
So,
go.
nope. It's a lot of money, and we agree on that. But yeah, no, 31 units too, bud. Like, this motherfucker.
In 1 year, you're netting $86,000 profit.
Oh yes, you basically won in a little bit over a
And that
year.
will, yeah, yeah, no, and in a
In a
year
year and a half,
at
yeah.
500 $500 a pop, and I didn't include utilities, but we can just shave 30,000 off of the total for that. But you're up big.
Uh, where is this? Because all it says is millennials, right?
I didn't look into it enough, and you know I didn't look
And
into it
that
enough.
is the Fort Billy way, ladies and gentlemen. And
Pretty
clickbait
much.
fucking masters out here.
All right, and then make sure it is my last one before I'm a goddamn dirty liar out here. It is indeed the last one I have. Okay, here we go.
It's not the president, right?
Fart spray prank at Texas high school leads to criminal charges for 2 students. So they brought fart spray to the school and was spraying that shit around, and it led to evacuations, hospitalizations, and canceled classes.
Who the fuck went to the hospital? Your genetics need to be wiped from this planet.
Yeah, I think that this is more of a soft ass generation thing.
You shouldn't be allowed to reproduce if you need to be hospitalized by a fucking smell.
Yeah, they tried to say like, oh, well, they didn't know if it was like a natural scent or if something caused it. So like we were worried. It's like if it's natural or if it's caused by a spray. At the end of the day, it's still just a shit smell.
It's bad, you know? Like
It's just a shit smell. Like
it's not pleasant.
everybody here done had a high school class or walked down the street where the septic line was nearby and was like, whew, it's a little spicy around this motherfucker. Let's get off this block.
And that's it.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be like I'm throwing up. I can't go to class. No, Brett. Like y'all soft.
Mitch Berry. But for the smell though, hospitalized, who's
That's what I'm
paying for
saying.
that? Whose tax dollars is paying for the fart
So
smeller
so
hospital?
now because y'all soft, it's 2 niggas going to jail at 17, 18 years old because y'all soft. It's just probably a senior prank, bro, and y'all soft asses done got these niggas expelled. When I just saw a senior prank the other day where the whole class, this bitch's whole class, snuck into her house and spent the night there.
That shit was wild.
That shit was tough though.
That shit
But
was
also that's mad illegal.
so
Like
illegal,
mad.
bro. She was just so cool about it. I've been like
She
all
was like, "This is the greatest thing I've ever seen. This is beautiful." And it's like, no, this is fucking criminal and terrifying. Like,
yeah, bro. Like, what makes you think one of them won't remember how to get into your shit?
yeah, bro. Like, yeah. She's like, "How long you been here?" Oh, since like 2, and it's like 10 right now. Like, nah, y'all been in here too quiet for too long. You fucking assassins. Like,
Yeah, blood. Fucking teacher wake up in the morning, everybody actually sleep, and then there's one thing in the corner.
It's been another episode of 4 Being Stupid. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll holler at you on the next one.